we've got the fourth boss, the scale. I'm making this video just in case anyone is having trouble with them. You never know. Some bosses, you know, are easy for some people and really tough for others. I'm not trying to brag when I say I beat this guy on my first try. I barely beat him on my first try. And here's how you do it. For this first round, you mostly just want to sit there and, you know, get ranged in. There are a few opportunities for some charge shots, like right there. I wouldn't get too used to that because he has a similar attack later on and it does not work. You cannot get charge shots on it. His melee attack here isn't that bad, but just get the timing down on it. It's only a couple hits. This is pretty annoying because he comes in sometimes left, sometimes right is where you're supposed to dodge. And unlike almost every other boss up to this point, and even the one after, it changes. All the other bosses, it's always the same pattern, but his attack changes. Sometimes it's left, sometimes it's right. It drives me crazy. During this, you just want to go ahead and just run around basically and shoot the crap out of him again. Again, it's not that hard. Run around, shoot, shoot, shoot. You can get a little melee damage in here and there. It's dangerous to get close to him if you're like me. Even if you're able to dodge the head of those things, you're probably going to get hit by the stream afterwards, so watch out. I never found a good place to sit during that second attack that you just saw there. I thought that it would be the same pattern every time and go in the same way. It doesn't. His first shot and second shot is slightly different, so you cannot just, you know, figure out like a good spot and always sit there. It doesn't always work. Here you can see this one is annoying because it's kind of aimed at you, and then this one's not directly on you. You have to go left or right a little bit. It's not directly aimed at you. It's a little annoying. It's a little off. Here's one of his main melee attacks in the second stage. 1, 2. Go in. There's that slightly off-centered one again. It's not terribly hard. He doesn't have a whole lot of different attacks. None of them are too hard to dodge. Third stage, he goes in for this little attack here. You see, it's, you know, a fine opportunity to get health back. I think it's real easy to get the timing down on that one. That is kind of annoying because it prevents a good opportunity to get melee damage in. So you, again, are going to want to sit there and shoot the crap out of him through a good bit of this. Here, you can see it slowed down a little bit, so you can see the timing, exactly what his animation is doing. I find the slow motion useful because then I can see exactly what he's doing. For some reason, if I can visualize his animation, I can get the timing down a little better to properly parry. Sometimes the animations and what they're doing is so quick, I can't really tell what they're doing, and it's hard for me to do anything about it if I don't understand what's happening. You might wonder why I'm showing things in slow motion. It's because, for me, it helps me visualize what's happening. And maybe it will help for you too. And again, it just kind of continues until the melee stage, then close quarter combat. He does that again. It seems a little faster, although I'm not sure if it actually is. He goes in for this kind of thing. Goes into the water, comes out. Into the water, comes out. Sometimes he follows it up. Annoying. And he starts going for these. Just wiggle like hell. You know, as soon as you know that you're being taken down, just wiggle like hell and you can get out of it real easily. It's really not much of a problem. That is kind of annoying, because if you do a charge dodge, you'll actually dodge straight over both of them and you'll be in the way again. So you have to do just a slight dodge there. Here's this one again. 1, 2. I did not get it off, but you see what he's doing there. Okay, stage 4. Again, you want to start out by shooting a lot. You can get a lot of damage in on this guy just by doing that. During some of his melee attacks, if you get just out of range, then you can charge up a charge shot and get one of those in. But I think it's safe for the most part to just kind of, dodge his attacks, stay away, get melee, or get ranged hits, and don't worry about melee. Of course, when this comes up, when he spawns his clones, you just want to focus on one if possible and take it out as quickly as possible. The sooner you take out one, the sooner it becomes easier. Sorry if it's common sense, but there you go. He still has his 3-hit combo, which you can either try to parry for extra health or just stay away from and get a regular 3-hit combo of yourself in afterwards, or a charge shot if you can do that. You see here he follows up his move with another attack at the end. You can get behind. You cannot get a charge shot in, or at least I couldn't. Just go ahead and get a regular attack in after that. He does a lot of melee attacks here. 1, 2, and then his sweeping attack. 1, 2. I don't know why that was not followed by a sweeping attack, but as long as you dodge behind him, just in case anyway, you can get an attack in even if there's no reason really to do it. His regular melee attack. Almost finished. 1, 2. There you go. Off to stage 5. This stage, when you first start out, you see these, it's a little worrisome. But again, keep your distance. Use your pistol. That's why you have it. Eventually, these things will disappear. These poison shots cannot be destroyed with your shots, but just try to get a few of your shots between them, hopefully to hit the boss during that time. And just continue to keep your distance. This becomes a little more annoying to dodge in this phase. But again, it's the same general strategy. You just want to focus on one, and then immediately get on whichever guy is closest. Just try to take them out one by one as quickly as possible. Again, I find shooting to be a really good way to get it done. It's not all that hard. A lot of the bosses, he has this laugh here, and some of them have little taunts, and they have various lines of speech that are often accompanied by some small animation. That's often a time to get a charge shot in, by the way. Or you can just go get, a regular 3-hit combo, and it doesn't matter. He does another one of his dives and jumps here. Does it a couple times. Dive, jump. That time, on the third one, he followed it up. This time he's got a more annoying melee attack, which is followed by 2 sweeping attacks. 1, there's 2, and 3. He's going to go in for his double. There's the double. And punish. Starts talking, try to get a hit in or two. Don't try to go too much. There's some sweeps. And the last stage. Okay, I don't have a brilliant strategy for this. I don't think there is one. For this stage, you want to try to shoot as much as possible to try to, make a path through it, just to make things a little easier for yourself. And here, you just want to recognize this pattern, because it always comes in the same way. He'll create a grid eventually here. Now, it's annoying. You want to try to stay from one part of the grid to the next. And it's annoying because he, sets these explosions from
top right, top left, and they're always come from the corners here, so it's hard to get used to. But as long as you can just survive with enough health to get past this, shoot them a couple times, and you're finished. And there you go. Let's watch this last bit noir style.